In northeastern Iran, near the majestic Binalud Mountains, sits the ancient and storied city of Nishapur. This city, with its rich history and cultural significance, has stood the test of time, witnessing the rise and fall of empires. King Shapur I, a visionary leader, built this city a long time ago, in the 3rd century. His ambition was to create a thriving hub of commerce and culture. Nishapur quickly became an important stop on the Silk Road, a vast network of trade routes that connected the east and the west. This was a network of roads that went all the way from China to Constantinople, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures. Merchants traveled on these roads, bringing silks, spices, and jewels to Nishapur's bustling markets. The city thrived as a center of trade and commerce. This influx of goods and people made Nishapur a melting pot of different cultures, where diverse traditions and customs intermingled. The kings knew Nishapur was important, so they built strong walls and made the city bigger and better. These fortifications protected the city from invaders and ensured its prosperity. They built beautiful palaces, bustling marketplaces, and grand places of worship, showcasing the city's wealth and architectural prowess. Nishapur became famous for learning, attracting scholars, artists, and thinkers from far and wide. The city was a beacon of knowledge and creativity. They were starting something special, a time of great art and learning that would last for hundreds of years. This golden age left an indelible mark on history, influencing generations to come. When the Islamic armies conquered the Sassanid Empire in the 7th century, things changed for Nishapur. But Nishapur didn't disappear. Instead, it adapted and thrived under its new rulers. The city, with its rich history and strategic location, became a melting pot of cultures and ideas. It grew stronger under its new rulers and became a center of Islamic learning. Scholars from all over the Islamic world came to study and share their knowledge. The city's libraries were filled with manuscripts on science, philosophy, and literature. Mosques and schools were built, their tall towers pointing to the sky. These structures not only served religious and educational purposes but also stood as symbols of the city's prosperity and architectural innovation. In the 9th century, Nishapur became the capital city of the Tahirid dynasty. This new status brought even more development and wealth to the city. This brought even more good times. The markets were bustling with traders and artisans, and the streets were filled with people in traditional Persian attire, reflecting the city's vibrant culture. The Tahirids made Nishapur a shining city of knowledge and culture, a place where smart people and artists wanted to be. Artisans crafted beautiful pottery, and scholars engaged in deep discussions, contributing to the city's intellectual and cultural life. Later in the 11th century, the Seljuk Turks brought another golden age. Their rule saw the construction of magnificent buildings and the further flourishing of Nishapur as a cultural and intellectual hub. They built mosques, libraries, and hospitals. These institutions not only served the local population, but also attracted scholars and students from far and wide, enhancing the city's reputation. Nishapur also had turquoise mines, which made the city rich and helped its culture and learning to grow. The turquoise trade brought wealth and allowed the city to invest in its infrastructure and cultural institutions, making it a beacon of prosperity in the region. But Nishapur also had hard times. In the 12th century, a warlord named Yaqub Leith Safari attacked the city. In 873 AD, his armies surrounded Nishapur, a city known for its riches and culture. Nishapur's people fought bravely, but the city walls fell. The army took everything they could and burned the beautiful buildings. The streets, once full of people, were now full of sadness. Leith's attack hurt the whole Islamic world and started a time of decline for Nishapur. The city would come back, but it would never be quite the same. Even after this terrible attack, the people of Nishapur never gave up. They showed incredible resilience and determination, refusing to let their city fall into oblivion. They slowly rebuilt their city, remembering its glorious past. Each stone they laid was a testament to their enduring spirit and their commitment to preserving their heritage. One of Nishapur's most famous sons was Omar Khayyam, a brilliant mathematician, astronomer, and poet. His contributions to science and literature have left an indelible mark on the world. Khayyam's work in math and his poems, collected in the Rubaiyat, are famous all over the world. His mathematical theories were groundbreaking, and his poetry continues to touch hearts. His poems talk about life, death, love, and how short life can be. They explore the human condition with a depth and sensitivity that resonates across centuries. Another amazing person from Nishapur was Farid ud-Din Attar, a Sufi mystic and poet who lived in the 12th century. His spiritual insights and poetic expressions have inspired countless individuals. Attar's most famous poem, The Conference of the Birds, is a story about finding yourself and truth. It is a profound allegory that delves into the journey of the soul towards enlightenment. His beautiful words still inspire people today. The legacy of these great minds from Nishapur continues to live on, reminding us of the city's rich cultural and intellectual heritage. Nishapur's story didn't end when the good times were over. The people were strong and rebuilt their lives. Nishapur was never as grand as it once was, but it was still important. People still remembered its amazing past, and travelers and scholars still visited. The turquoise mine still gave beautiful gems, reminding everyone of Nishapur's greatness. Because of its history and culture, Nishapur became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2016. Today, Nishapur shows us how strong people can be. It reminds us that even when empires fall,